There we go. Fix that. Appreciate you, Mo Official and Rebecca. Thank you. So yeah, when you actually have the opportunity to use your weapon of choice to create your music, like I said, I'm an Ableton guy. Uh, Jay Peso, aka DJ ES1. You were talking about how you were experimenting with other DAWs. Go ahead, continue. You're on mute though.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. We got you. We
All
got you.
right. So today earlier, before the show, I wanted to make a new beat, but I was experimenting in Ableton. I mean, the thing about Ableton is like going to a different DAW is just it's so foreign sometimes, man. And it's like you don't. It's like, do you really want to learn a whole new DAW? Because I'm a Logic man myself. You know what I mean? And I've dipped into like you can ask everybody. I dipped into everything from Reason to Reaper to Cakewalk. Oh, what was it? Cakewalk. Uh,
So far, you've named a couple that
Sonar.
I've used. So you've named a couple.
Yeah, Sonar. Man. Studio One. Um, but I I I'm so comfortable with just you. I guess because Logic, I've been using Logic since like '05, maybe '03.
So like I said, your experience is different. My experience is different. Um, I personally have never owned. Not saying I never used, but I've never owned an MPC. And we've already known. I mean, past couple of decades, people just using MPCs, chopping beats, chopping sounds, making classics off of them. But I use the software version, and I'll use
Mhm.
Machine, the software version. I'll use it as a VST plugin inside of Ableton to get what I want out of it, but not to have that hardware. I understand there's a bunch of people out there that says you cannot duplicate the sound of the hardware on the software side. It's just something about it. It doesn't come in as rich and as thick. I get it, but I use the tools the way that works for me. Now,
Mhm.
Tariq was talking about how he was trying to figure out how he wanted to use a different DAW to get a different result. You want to elaborate a little bit? You got to unmute.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I've been using FL Studio, and I'm an R&B guy. The issue I'm having is EQ sweeps. No matter what I do, I can't get the sound I want. So I literally make my beats in FL Studio now, and I decided to try Luna because I'm not an Ableton person. Whatever works for y'all. So I went. I tried Logic, no. So I tried Luna because I have a bunch of UAD plugins. I just have a lot of them that I use. So I decided to try Luna, and the the sound I'm getting from it is like it's clean, and the top end I like how it generates a top end. So I could literally keep making beats in FL Studio and then transfer to Luna and master it there, or figure out the workaround where like what Jay was saying, like
Why don't you just make the beats in Luna?
that's what I'm saying. I haven't got that well versed in Luna yet.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why do I mean?
Yeah, so what
I
I'm
don't know.
doing now is
Sometimes you got to make
literally,
that decision. Like, do you really want to
yeah,
learn a whole new
not a bad
dog?
learning curve. Not a bad learning curve, and the keyboard shortcuts are pretty similar, which is surprising. A lot of the keyboard shortcuts for FL Studio are the same keyboard shortcuts in Luna. So I
Oh,
was like,
really?
wait, yeah, yeah. I was
Are
kind of
they?
surprised.
You think there's kind of similar as far as like like as a dog? Are they close to each other?
You know what's funny though? This is one thing I gotta give Luna. When it comes to routing, sends, setting up drum buses, anything,
Mm-hmm.
it is so easy, bro.
Right.
FL Studio to set up a drum bus or set up sends, you gotta click like a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Anybody that you face, so you should know you gotta save that template, of course. But I mean, when I did it in Luna, I figured like, what the heck? It was literally point and click and shortcut shortword. It's
Oh
easy,
yeah.
bro.
But
It
what?
is
Studio One's like that too.
It's
Studio
really.
One. Studio One is like. so easy. It's you could probably learn Studio One in like a day.
No,
See,
I don't. I'm not gonna. No.
but the difference is you use what works for you. That's what
Right.
the bottom line is. Now, it's good to experiment with the other stuff because it's just, it expands your knowledge base. You can go into any situation and, kind of be comfortable. So, do I use those other dolls on a regular basis? No. Do I know how to get around in FL? Somewhat, but I'm not going to teach anybody how to use stuff in FL because I have not mastered FL, if that makes sense. So
Mm.
I can see the controls. The layout is a little bit different than what I'm used to, but I've worked with Pens a couple times with some of his stuff. On the Zoom, I'll see some stuff. I was like, all right, click this, click that over there, and let's try this. And we work our way around it. And I've done the same like Jay with Ableton's my bag. I can do that one blindfolded, but I've got experience with several versions of Reason, as a main DAW and as a plugin. So I know how some of that rewire stuff. I mean, yes, they do have great sounds, and I would keep using it as a plugin to get access to them sounds, but that's about where it stops.
Right.
I've used Cakewalk. Whew, I've used the old fashioned way, the digital recording that go on the Roland VS 2480, recording directly into a digital console with a hard drive in it, track by track. You
Oh
know,
man, hey, anybody remember?
Oh yeah.
Anybody remember the SI-24?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And but
Yo,
you wouldn't pay me. Well, you probably could pay me, but
Time consuming.
as far as an everyday thing, no, I would not do that every day. So because DAWs have made it so easy and accessible to get ideas in and out so fast. I mm-mm, mm-mm.
yeah,
Like I said, the sound quality, yes, you can argue that it has a unique sound and a presence to it, but trying to get things out super fast and super clean and be efficient is hard. That stuff's
it
hard.
is.
Yeah.
So, but look, since Mr. Tariq wants to talk a little bit about what his process sounds like, we're gonna actually play his joint first tonight. So
Oh,
he's been gone for a while. This will be his reintroduction back into the fold. We're happy to see you here. But before I actually do that, go ahead and let's go around the room real quick. We'll start with Frankie and Merk. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about you and what you got going on, and we'll just keep this thing going to the left.
Good evening. Yeah, we along with DJ Clientele down there with the studio setup in the background.
good
We
day.
represent Higher Anarchy Media Group, based out of Atlanta and California, respectively. Working on a few things. Right now, currently, we're working with Big Oos, Rikishi Hall of Famer from WWE days. Working on a project. We actually just dropped a project today, called Still a Bad Man. That's on YouTube, soon to be on other DSPs. Um, and working on a bunch of different stuff.
Uh, Still got the blended life stuff going, still baking, still coming up with recipes, doing my thing there. Other than that, just pumping out these beats, working with Rikishi, keeping it, keeping it, keeping it
Quality,
going.
some quality symbol right there. Shout out to Mo Official.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to Mo.
We know Mo makes the products that go. So let's keep this going. So, Mr. Tariq, why don't you tell us a little bit about your hiatus and your we know that you experiment with different DAWs, but what kind of music you working on right now?
Well, ain't nothing changed. Y'all know I'm an R&B guy, so I stay in the R&B bag. Hip hop and all that other stuff, it just doesn't do it for me. So, but yeah, I've been just getting to know my plugins more, you know, and never too confident to release my stuff, but I have a bag of stuff, so I might as well put out a project pretty soon. But yeah, I've just been taking it easy, man, over here in the land of the sun, just chilling. And I stepped back from DJing too. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's
So,
been, yeah.
some important wisdom that I've been given that I will pass down is that music sitting on your hard drive don't make any money. So, put the stuff out. So, Mr. Saniko, why don't you tell us a little bit what you got going on? What music you creating? Who you DJing for this week?
Man, I have been busy, been doing esports for our district. Um, we have an arena coming up soon. It's being built, should be done by the summer, and that's going to be my home base. The esports arena is going to be something for the first time, first in Coachella Valley, and probably first in Southern California for school districts. So I'm busy doing that, and just relaxing and making music with y'all, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. So, Mr. Deliberate, aka Mr. Hawkins, aka Dirty Jenkins.
What's good, family?
Why don't you tell us what you got going on music wise?
Yeah, man, I've been super, super busy. I got some joints with my man Clientele. We worked on, and I got some stuff with Miss Asia as well coming. Just recently dropped a track with Rena entitled Over. I've been trying to live by what you just said. It's not doing nobody no good sitting on my computer. So I've been trying to put out like a track every week or so. So again, if you fucking with me, excuse my language, but if you fucking with me, I'm gonna give you what you need. I'm gonna keep getting you music, man. Like I said, I'm trying to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Trying to let everything out.
Well, it
don't do me no good keeping it in. So
don't sound like you're trying. If you're releasing one track a week or two, you doing it. So just
that's what I'm trying to. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, just do it.
I got something coming with my man Pins too. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Pans, what you got dropping? What you cooking up over there?
None. Just just doing my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just normal shit. You know what I mean? Just practicing and just trying to get my sound right. You know what I mean? So,
I got you. Right.
Going on,
I got you. He short version. He no Diddy over in Pans land. So we got it. So DJ Clientele, what's good, bro? Welcome back. Glad to see you home. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you got dropping music wise? Nope. Got no audio for you.
You on mute?
Nah, I think his input's turned down. Maybe.
All right. Now the tubes had to warm up. I had to turn on my interface. Sorry about that. So, man, to be honest with you, just got back in town, so I just threw something together today. It's not even mastered, but it bumps. You know what I'm saying? Nice little vibe. It's kind of like an R&B mid-tempo vibe. It's kind of cool, but not like, it ain't no Keith Sweat or nothing like that. This definitely sounds like a bop between R&B and bop. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
Okay. So here we go. I see the comments already rolling. Somebody just put something together. Man, look, stop it. All right. So like I said previously, we're going to go ahead and start off with Mr. Sino Kokodo, a.k.a. Mr. Tariq, and see what he's been working on in his absence. So this joint's actually called Love What You Do. So let's check this out.
Love me what you do. Like it on you.
All right, all right. I like it. I like it. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the track itself? I got you mute. You got to unmute yourself. There you go.
Yeah, so the track, like I said, I'm strictly R&B. So I was basically just trying to go the route of using like making a sample, flipping it, reversing it, doing all kinds of stuff, then throwing a piano over it, pads, voices, all that stuff, and put it in the background. I like them hard hitting drums. My R&B is like hard hitting drums that still give you like a chill kind of vibe. So it's all in a chill melody, hard hitting drums and a bass. That's what I really like. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what I was going for, and yeah, I
No,
think I was able to get what I needed.
you absolutely did. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. So we're gonna keep this thing moving, and we're gonna slide over to our man Pens because I know he's been driving and cooking, and I like it. I like it. So this joint is called As One. That's one you got for this week. All right, so let's check it out.
That's my boy with Pens Beats.
All right, Pens. All right, Pens. I hear you. I hear you. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, this one here, I kind of like started a little different than how I usually go about, putting stuff together. So, like I went and found like a drum, pretty cool drum pattern and stuff like that, and then I added a little bit to it, like that stuff in the back, and then kind of like tweaked a little bit, and then kept building on that, and then I found that little vocal, for the hook, what I'm saying, kind of like set it off and shit. So yeah,
Okay.
so, hope everybody enjoyed that.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely a vibe. I like it. I like it. Saw everybody's head bouncing, so that's a good sign. It's a good sign.
That's right.
So, all right. So let's keep this thing moving forward. So, um, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and play a joint I should have played, but it's a Shine Right production joint. Something I'm filling out. It's probably more on the R&B ish side to give Cy a feeling like he's not alone, right? So, but this joint's called Slow Grind. It's something I'm shopping out, so hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Shine right.
All right, all right. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Um, like I said, something I've been working on. May end up in an album somewhere later on this year. We don't know, but like I said, it ain't gonna do no good sitting on my hard drive. So got to put it out to somebody. But don't play me after that. Y'all wild. So let me take a break real quick and say hello. So yes, we did acknowledge Mo Official, Rebecca, Diana, and Willie in the house. Long time no see, Willie. We definitely miss you. We definitely appreciate all you guys pulling up to check us out week to week when we actually come live. But we can't do this without you guys. Your support is always awesome. And we definitely love what we do, and we love that you guys love that we love what we do. So, all right. So I know he said don't play him next, but I'm gonna play him next because that's just how we work here. So, up next we got Mr. Frankie Braggadocio with "Invitation to Cry." So let's check it out. So I apologize. We over here having a ball in our private chat. So, Frankie, why don't you tell us a little bit about the track, bro?
So I made this because I had to compete with what this guy is about to play. Yeah, I found a dope sample on the internet, and yeah, I don't know, it just spoke to me, and you know, it's one of those things where I'm trying to do something different with samples this season, where you know it's going to be a little more melodic, and you know, hopefully can bring back that old era of like Bomb Squad and Prince Paul, you know, that era of sampling where it's, you know, multi-layered and things like that. But you know, hopefully I'll like that.
That's what's up. I like it. I can dig it. Definitely bopping my head to it. So I know it's a little unorthodox that he goes this late, but we got one from Mr. Deliberate and Pen's beat combination this evening, and the joint's called Infinity. So do you want to go ahead and you want to play it first, or you want to talk about it first? Oh, go ahead and play it? Okay. All right, we'll let it rip. So here we go.
Let me paint a picture. Clear water, white sand, me hanging with you. Them drinks in your hand, that's your favorite mixture. You, me, drink speaks, let me paint a picture. We ain't finished yet. Hit up Jacob the jeweler to pick us on the jets. Call the concierge, have him get the bill of sets. I'm floating, cloud nine. I'm hoping I turn, just live in a moment. Don't wanna control it. Don't wanna shape it and mold it. We could just be love. It's an essay. We go on. We go on and on, yeah. To infinity and beyond. Oh, 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 oh. Beyond, yeah. Beyond, yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna let the record crackle in the background while it continues on. That's what's up. So
Yeah.
tell us, Pens and Hawk, tell us a little bit about this collaboration.
Yeah, I think he got his own track tonight, so I'm gonna speak on his greatness to this. Like my man did great, man. I was in Arizona going through some stuff with my family. My mom is not well, so I was out there for a while. But you know, I'm trying to use music to kind of help me through everything. So I hit my man up. I sent him the joint, and then you know, he did what he did on it, and it came out like this. But I didn't do it until today. We're still working on the mix, so there's some stuff we're ironing out. But you know, we essentially got this far today. Got back a couple of days ago and got a chance to record. So I'm grateful for my mans, and you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn, and you know, I appreciate him on this, and I can't wait till
From the Bronx.
He's from the Bronx, yo.
Oh, the Bronx, my man, man. My man, the Bronx.
Oh, man.
No disrespect.
Look, all of that, all that.
Nah, it's all good.
My in-law, my son-in-law upstairs is from Brooklyn, so my bad. But anyways, I appreciate my man, and yeah, appreciate y'all.
Man, all the nice words, and he just diddied you, bro. So, my bad. All right, so back to business. And is our sis Leona back on? Good to see you. Happy you could be here. But no, y'all did a great job. Especially you recorded those joints today, the vocals today. You did a good job. So can't wait to hear the final version. But man,
And I had a conversation with Mary all day too.
oh snap. Okay, well, I just know she wilding out. If you wilding out. All right. So up next, we got none other than Mr. Merk Valentine himself. You want to introduce the track? Or you want me to just let that joker rip?
It's a new sound I'm working on. I think I got to a part where I'm figuring it out. So this is what you're getting.
Okay. So he said he trying to hand out the belt. All right. So this joint's actually called Total Pleasure, featuring Alan Watts. So let's check this out.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And after several nights, you would say, well, that was pretty great. Total pleasure. Let's suppose that you were able, total pleasure, every night, every kind of pleasure, total pleasure. You would say, well, that was pretty great. More and more adventurous, total pleasure. According to this idea, you would dream every night, total pleasure. Total pleasure. Finally, you would dream is to play. Let's suppose that you were able, total pleasure, every night, every kind of pleasure, total pleasure. You would say, wow, that's pretty great. More and more adventurous, total pleasure. According to this idea, you would dream every night, total pleasure. Total pleasure. Finally, you would dream is to play. Let's suppose that you were able, total pleasure, every night, every kind of pleasure, total pleasure. You would say, wow, that's pretty great. More and more adventurous, total pleasure. According to this idea, you would dream every night, total pleasure.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. That was hot though. That was hot. I love the sample and I love the vocal chops that you had in there. So if this is gonna be the new Merc Valentine that we gonna get week to week, I'm just saying. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. So for those who just joined in, if you this is your first time, welcome. Be sure to follow us on the several platforms, the YouTube, the Facebook, the IG, the Twitches, all of that stuff. Because, these guys are dope. And, we've been doing this almost 4 years now. We started in COVID. This is year number 4. So I want to say like a week or two. It'll be officially 4 years that DPU has been doing the darn thing. So COVID couldn't stop us. It was the perfect time for us to get started. And here we are, still going strong. Maybe a few different faces, but DPU is still here. So if you want to be part of Dope Producers United, go ahead and hit me up. Send me a message, and we'll tell you what you need to do to get jumped in. No, ain't no jumping in. But you got to have some hot beats. That's all I'm saying. But we're going to close out tonight with none other than the reigning DPU champ. Probably like 5 seasons in a row. I know we only said we did 4 seasons. But DJ Clientele with Love and Loyalty. So you want to actually introduce this track, or you want me to let it rip? Okay, you're waving off. He wants to let it rip. So let's check it out. Man, okay. So I mean, you got to give us something. You can't just wave us off, man. So, and shout out to Kia in the house. I saw you comment. Happy that you with us. But DJ Clientele, go ahead and take yourself off mute because you got some explaining to do, Lucy.
It was a couple hours, man, worth of work, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to use that. I tried to get in there to just make something, and I was a crunch time, man. So, I would have done a lot more. I wasn't able to master it or add any extras on it and stuff like that. But I just wanted to enter something that got a positive vibe, basically. You know what I'm saying? Not something so dark this week. But I'll return back to the dark on the next time. You know what I'm saying?
And I remember, I mean, distinctly a conversation that we were having, with the group after the show. We cut the cameras off. He's like, man, I don't know how to make no happy beats. But happy to know that, you have actually grown so much since we did the first show almost 4 years ago. Because, I mean, all of us had our own style. All of us had our own heat to us. But, you always had a different sound, that you had in mind for everything. So, and you just have taken that and even stretched that further. So thank you for making all of us work hard to, get to that same level. And you still pushing the boundaries on all of us. So thank you. It means a lot. So that's all we've got as far as music. I was going to play a track. I decided not to. I got the Frankie syndrome. I didn't want to play out the clientele. Let him close it out. He earned it. But if you guys are not tracking, go ahead and check us out on dpumedia.com. Everyone's, get their socials down. Follow us, to keep up with what's going on. Lots of stuff is going on. We may not always post it, but more stuff is being posted. So check us out. I know like I said earlier, this one's kind of out of cycle for us. We got things going on next week, so we won't be on next week, unfortunately. But we're going to follow up with something strong, I promise you. So the end of this month, I got a joint coming, actually 2 joints coming out with the cookout. Had to rep the fam. They've been so nice and receptive to all of us. Several of us in DPU have actually got to experience it, and only things going to get bigger and brighter. So definitely showing the cookout some love. But to close this out, I say thank you. God bless you guys. Be safe and keep cooking. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.